Hey there, fellow home hunters. Have you ever found yourself stuck on Zillow late at night, toggling between dreamy homes for sale and surprisingly nice rentals, wondering, should I rent or buy right now? Well, let me tell you, it's a question that's been on everyone's mind lately. With interest rates still higher than a few years ago and rent prices refusing to chill out, this is one of the most common questions I get, especially as we head into the fall housing season. The answer? Well, it's not as simple as flipping a coin. It really depends on your goals, finances, and how long you plan to stay put. So grab a cup of coffee, or tea, if that's your thing, and let's dive into this rent versus buy dilemma together. First things first, let's break down the pros and cons of buying. Now, I know what you're thinking. Buying a house in this economy? But hear me out. Buying can actually help you build equity over time. Think of it as forced savings, but instead of a piggy bank, you've got a whole house. Plus, you get to lock in your monthly payment. No more surprise rent hikes every year. Talk about peace of mind. And let's not forget the freedom that comes with owning your own place. Want to paint your walls neon green? Go for it. Always dreamed of a backyard pizza oven? The sky's the limit. On top of all that, you can benefit from potential home value appreciation. It's like watching your money grow, but instead of a sad little houseplant, it's your biggest investment. Oh, and did I mention tax deductions? Yup, you can potentially deduct mortgage interest and property taxes. It's like the government is giving you a high five for adulting so hard. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're renting an apartment for $1,500 a month. Over 3 years, that's a whopping $90,000. Poof, gone forever. But if you buy, that same money could be going towards building equity in your own property. And here's the kicker. You might even end up with a monthly payment that's competitive with rent, especially if you take advantage of down payment assistance or a rate buy-down. It's like getting the best of both worlds. But wait, there's more. I've always wanted to say that. Let's talk about renting for a hot minute. Now, renting isn't all bad. In fact, it can be pretty great for some people. It gives you flexibility, which is perfect if you're not sure about your job, the area, or just want to keep your options open. And let's be real, being a homeowner comes with a lot of responsibility. When you rent, you don't have to worry about fixing that leaky roof or replacing the water heater when it decides to call it quits. Your landlord takes care of all that jazz. It's like having a handyman on speed dial, but you don't have to pay them directly. But here's the catch, and there's always a catch, isn't there? Rent can, and usually does, go up each year. It's like playing financial hot potato, never knowing when you might get burned by a rent increase. So, what's right for you? The million-dollar question, or in this housing market, maybe the $500,000 question. The best choice is the one that fits your life and your budget, not just what the headlines say. It's not about keeping up with the Joneses or following some arbitrary timeline. It's about what works for you, right here, right now. If you're leaning towards buying but worried about upfront costs or high monthly payments, don't throw in the towel just yet. There are down payment assistance programs available that can help you get into a home with less cash out of pocket. It's like finding money in the couch cushions, but way better. And here's a little insider tip. Rate buy-down options can help lower your interest rate and monthly payment. It's like getting a discount on your mortgage. Who doesn't love a good deal? These options can make homeownership more affordable than you might think. It's not just for the rich and famous anymore, folks. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I figure out what's best for me? Well, that's where I come in. I can help you run the numbers, compare your options, and figure out the smartest move for your situation. It's like having a personal financial trainer, but instead of helping you get six-pack abs, I'm helping you get a solid financial future. Let's get personal for a moment. If you want a breakdown of renting versus buying based on your specific goals and situation, I've got you covered. We can book a one-on-one Google Meet and walk through your real numbers. No generic advice here. We're talking about your life, your dreams, your future. During our chat, we'll talk through the pros and cons, look at your finances, and make sure you're set up for success. Whether that means picking up the keys to your own place or locking in a great rental for another year, I'm here to help you make the best decision for you. Think of me as your housing therapist, minus the couch. Unless you want to video chat from your couch, in which case, go for it. Whether you're team rent or team buy or somewhere in the middle, I'm here to help you navigate this crazy world of real estate. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to housing. What works for your best friend or your cousin might not be the right fit for you. And that's okay. So, whether you're dreaming of a white picket fence or the flexibility to jet off to Bali at a moment's notice, let's chat. We'll crunch the numbers, weigh the pros and cons, and maybe even have a laugh or two along the way. Because let's face it, adulting is hard enough without adding housing stress to the mix. In the meantime, feel free to keep scrolling through those Zillow listings. Remember, no pressure, just real talk and honest answers. Ready to get clarity on your next move? Let's do this!